Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce and it's time for a little NBA basketball. And now we're going to send you on out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Enjoy all the action.
On to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next.
Hold up. Used to rock a throwback, ballin' on the corner. Now I rock a telesuit, looking like a owner. No, I'm not a Jonas, brother, I'm a grown-up. No, I'm not. I use my.
I'm on to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next, on to the next one, on to the next.
Hold up.
And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at the starting five for the San Antonio Spurs. Brought to you by State Farm. Parker and Manu Ginobili, their backcourt. Duncan out there with Boris Diaw. And it's Jackson in at the three, the small forward. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now here's Parker. Ginobili right side. From 13. Good on the jump shot. Ginobili's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Spurs. Number 9. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Parker. Offensive rebound. Duncan, the pass to Ginobili. On target from 13 feet. Ginobili's got his second basket of the night.
You know, that's a solid shot right there, Kevin. I mean, he's one of the better low post finishers we'll see.
Number 12, covered by Parker. Number 13 sinks it from just inside the baseline.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Parker kicks to Jackson. He dishes it to Diaw. Spurs passing it around. Takes the 13-footer. Shot is off. Number 45, covered by Duncan. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The offensive rebound. Misses in close. Parker outside. And Diaw kicks to Ginobili. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. That's 7 points for Ginobili. Number 12, covered by Parker. Number 13, no good from 18.
He'll advise shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
So difficult to get a shot off against this defense. They are really playing hard.
Yeah, they're playing hard, and they pride themselves on making it tough for their opponents.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to Dallas.
Yeah, I don't think they enjoyed watching the tape of that loss because there's no question they were the better team going into it, and yet they got completely crushed.
I'm actually still trying to figure out what happened there, Steve. No matter how it looks on paper, you've still got to show up, lace up, and play. It looked like they just weren't interested in being there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for San Antonio. At the 2 and 3, Manu and Leonard. Splitter is out there with Matt Bonner. And it's Parker in at the 1. Stolen by Ginobili. He feeds it to Splitter. Second shot opportunity. And Leonard gets it to go.
And hard work on the boards, guys, leading to that putback.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Number 1, covered by Parker. Shot clock at 6. Steps back and shoots. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, we'll see if anything's different now because this was not a good matchup for them a year ago. They got swept in the season series.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Now they've dialed it in here in the second quarter. They are on fire.
Poked away and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands too.
Both teams will make substitutions. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Mills with it. There's the pick. The pass to Leonard. Pass to Jackson. Gives him the lead pass. Gets it to go. Leonard's got 6.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Number 13. And no good trying to get that one. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Spurs up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Another NBA season is about to wrap up, but there's still an awful lot to talk about. The Spurs are on a tear right now, a dominating performance offensively. They're getting everything they want. Manu Ginobili's been on a roll here in the first half. We're at halftime, and still, he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. And for the home club, it's been all hustle. They find themselves at the bottom of the conference standings, looking for a win today just to improve their situation. We'll get things going with a look at teams playing later tonight. The Houston Rockets will be playing out against the Grizzlies in Memphis. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And another game that's coming up, the Suns out in Phoenix will go up against the Mavericks. A 7:30 Eastern tip time. And one game also on the docket, out in Denver, it'll be the Nuggets against the Clippers. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
As we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
What a game for Ginobili. 9 points, and he's ventured beyond the arc for a three-pointer today, too.
And that's another thing he's proven he has the ability to do. They wouldn't mind seeing a few more of those three balls drop for him.
Number 7, the rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And for San Antonio, Parker and Manu Ginobili, their backcourt. Boris Diaw is out there with Steven Jackson. And it's Duncan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
And Jackson gets it to go. 1:22 left in the third. To the paint. From 10 feet out. Gets it to go.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Here's Ginobili. Good. Ginobili's got 11.
That's an old-fashioned finish there, guys. Going to the finger roll to get the easy 2.
The home team will take their first timeout. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And the opponent's shooting percentage is what stood out to me in that game. You can't give up so many easy looks and expect to win.
Yeah, it was an emotionless performance, Steve. That's the way I describe it. I mean, they basically laid down, rolled over defensively.
So both teams changing it up here. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Inside. And strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, the dunk was great, but I didn't care for that interior defense there, guys. It was non-existent.
You're right, Clark. You know, it was way too easy. I don't think the coach liked it either. Look at it. Look at that face. Uh-oh.
It doesn't get much easier than that. They have got to tighten up their defense. That was embarrassing.
And here we go. Number 78. That is good. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Parker. Missed inside.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
An open lane right there. Pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. And a great show through 3 quarters. As we enter the fourth, who will carry the day? Spurs lead by 7. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Who's had the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Well, let's go to Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard gets the Uncontainable Game Award tonight. He might not have been a starter in this one, but with the way he has played, you have to think he'll be on the floor when it comes to its conclusion.
Thanks, Doris. And you love to see that kind of effort from your starters. And here, we've seen that same sort of lift, guys, from the bench.
Yeah, and I thought he was really a catalyst for them, Kevin. He got them going right away when he got in.
Instant energy is what he gave them, Steve, and you're exactly right. I thought he was their spark plug. The more performances like this that he continues to have, then obviously his minutes are going to increase as well.
Here's Mills. Duncan, a screen. Shot off the screen. Mills can't hit.
Boy, excellent job that time staying on him. Airtight saran wrap defense there.
And for San Antonio, they've got Steven Jackson. Ginobili out there with Mills. Then there's Boris Diaw, and it's Duncan in at the 5 down low. Count that one. Duncan's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Spurs. 1:22 left to play here in the fourth. Number 45, he's covered by Ginobili. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
They've done their part here to run down a lot of missed shots. A solid rebounding effort.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I mean, they're fighting for every loose ball, putting a body on somebody and going after the rim.
Backing down is Jackson. Ginobili. The feed to Mills. No good on the triple. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, number 13. No good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Outside Jackson. Backing in. Duncan kicks to Mills. Ginobili. That's good. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
Not much drama left in this one, guys.
No, it hasn't quite exactly been a nail-biter. I mean, it's going to be a great win for them, though.
Number 13. Rebounded by the Spurs. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Manu Ginobili.